All right, folks, here we go. So we talked about the number one step, which is qualify who you're talking to, right? You want to talk to the guy who runs the website, the girl who owns the shop, the person who runs their social media, whatever it may be. You got to find the right person to talk to, right? So then what do you say once you get the right person on the phone? So one of my biggest things is always be prepared, right? So be prepared to know who you're talking to. Don't go in the call blindly. And really the best question to ask is, hey, I was on your website today and I noticed that you don't have any of the manufacturer rebates that are happening in the shooting sports industry right now. Why not? And that's a great conversation starter because I guarantee you they're going to say one of two things, right? One, they don't believe rebates work, which is a crock of shit. Two, right? They don't have the time, expertise, or knowledge or know-how, or they're going to blame the manufacturers for not getting the information in a timely fashion. Okay, here's how to overcome both of them. Number one, rebates don't work. My customers don't want them. I just call bullshit on that in general. We're all consumers. I would tell somebody, oh, really? So you've never bought anything that had a discount or a rebate before? Or nobody ever comes into your store and asks, hey, what do you guys have on sale? What's a great special? Right? When somebody comes in and asks that, they're basically taking money out of the dealer's pocket. Like they're like, hey, what do you have on sale? What are you willing to lose money on? Right? So offering rebates is a great way to combat that, because dealers can offer the rebates, keep their margins high, and leverage manufacturers' money to still have great deals and to still sell great deals. So why wouldn't they do it, right? So for somebody to say rebates don't work, it's just a line of bullshit, right? So number two is I don't have the information, I can't keep up with it. The manufacturer reps are terrible. I always get the information late, yada yada yada, right? So that leaves the door wide open because that's exactly the problem that we solve, right? So then you say, hey, I work for a company, it's called Gun-Rebates.com. We specialize in solving this problem for you. Why don't you let me outsource this part of your business and give it to me, and I'll do it for 20 bucks a month. Start there, or 15 bucks a month, or 10 bucks a month. Whatever you feel this person is willing to spend on the solution, you'll have your rebate codes to be able to work it down. But I would just always say, I can outsource it to you for 20 bucks a month. I have somebody that builds your website, maintains that website, updates that website, emails you, and gives you blasts every time that a new rebate arrives on your page. So you know every single rebate that happens in the shooting sports industry across all firearms, across all ammo, and across all accessories, 24/7, 365, in a nice branded website that you can link to your website, to your social media pages, use it inside your store, use it on an email blast, any kind of marketing campaigns you do. That is the problem we solve. So really, the first thing to do is to identify why they don't have it on their website, and 99% of customers don't. So you're not going to run into too many that do. Obviously, do some research, click through their site once or twice, but 99% of dealers don't have this. In fact, if a dealer does have it, they're probably a customer of mine already. So just a heads up. And really, that's the biggest thing, is to ask them why they don't do it and let them identify the problem. As soon as they tell you the problem, it's going to be one of those two things. They don't believe in rebates, which is a crock of shit. And number two, I don't have the time, expertise, knowledge, or information to be able to do that effectively. Well, here we are, gunrebates.com.